Let's talk about cranberries. They are a quintessential component of Thanksgiving feasts in America. The tart red berries are boiled with loads of sugar to make the classic cranberry sauce. But they need a specific environment to thrive, and climate change is now threatening to make conditions more unpredictable. Farmers are working hard. They are adapting to better techniques to keep the Thanksgiving staple on the table. Take a look.
American farmers are growing cranberries which will be served in Thanksgiving feasts and enjoyed by thousands of families across the country. But due to the unpredictable weather conditions triggered by climate change, farmers have been worrying that they might not reap the harvest they expect. After a terrible 2021 season, Massachusetts farmer Billy McCaffrey hopes for a better harvest this year, as he stands surrounded by a sea of floating berries that reach up to his waist.
The pendulum is swinging, and at what point can we stop or slow the pendulum down? It's very, very difficult. I think the next 10 years of farming are going to be like the last 100 years. It's just unbelievable what the weather is doing. But we have to do it. We have to survive. We have to find a way to make it happen.
His cranberry farm is one of the hundreds in the state of Massachusetts, which is the second largest producer of cranberries after Midwestern Wisconsin. This year's growing season started with a drought, the exact opposite of last year. Farmers managed to keep their crops alive by using pumps and spraying water on them. Now this year looks like one of the biggest harvests ever, with a prediction of over 85,000 tons of cranberries. That's primarily because farmers stopped relying on traditional methods and adopted better techniques in an attempt to combat climate change. Keith Mann has outfitted his large farm with solar panels to help offset fuel costs. He also installed several windmills on his property and sells electricity bills back to the grid.
I think all the growers are somewhat concerned. We all notice a difference in climate and the more challenging to grow crops. I think we're going to have to figure it out as we go along.
As for this year's Thanksgiving, Americans don't need to rush and stock up on cranberry juice just yet. Bureau Report WION, World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.